subject is Be a Multimedia and Polyvalent Journalist to Survive in Digital Age. I am Brussels-based correspondent for two Albanian televisions now. I was working before for Euronews and for the audiovisual service of European Commission. Now, for 7 years it was more interesting to work for Balkan media. Enlargement now is not so much exciting, but before it was really exciting. So let's explain why I'm still working for Balkan media. Now, what I can tell you is that being a Brussels correspondent, you know, I was thinking of the quality. I said, me, journalist, you know, being in charge of filming or doing editing? No way. I'm the journalist. I'm responsible about the, you know, the quality of content, about the title, having a good content, good title, being quick. And then I realized, wait a minute, I said to the editor, okay, I can gain more time if I learn editing because you don't understand a thing. I have to cut that, I have to do this. And I learned editing, you know, and then I learned filming. And when I've seen the first time to my colleagues in Brussels, you know, correspondent for Balkan countries here, they could not survive. I mean, most of them now is that those who are filming, those who are editing and doing the journalism at the same time. I'm not telling that this is the best option, not because at the beginning I was thinking that normally it's against the quality of content, the quality of journalism. But then I realized I can be quicker to the Facebook, to the Twitter, you know, and having the whole experience of the ground, doing magazines, doing documentaries, doing, you know, sometimes long, you know, reports, then you realize that you gain a lot of time in knowing how to combine all of that. Quality of journalism with technology, you know, how to combine, how to be able to, you know, to use different platforms, different suppliers to be able to be competitive on the web, on Facebook, on Twitter. So my conclusion was that, yeah, I mean, it's not like that you have the choice, you know, to be competitive, to be as fast, as competitive, as good at social media, and not to let them to spread their truth, online media truth, the citizen truth or blogger truth, you know, you have to be as competitive, as fast, as good, you know, and sometimes better than them. The first thing is the quality of journalism, so you cannot do it if you have only, you know, the part of the technology or innovation. You have to be a good journalist, and those journalists are coming from the school of journalists. I can tell you that I'm not the only one who is really supporting this question, because I have, you know, experience on the ground, but the school of the journalists right now are forming journalists which are multimedia and polyvalent journalists, being able to combine all of that. When they go, you know, to the real life and make interviews and make documentaries and magazines and all of that, they will be able to be good journalists, to have a sensational title, which can be, which can compete other titles in Facebook or Twitter or other, you know, online media, and they can have a good content. And today, this is not a secret. I mean, you have to answer to 5 W's, you know, in one sentence. You have to be, I mean, good content, quick. You have to display it very quickly, you know, in order to, yeah, to be competitive. And it's better if you know the whole chain of the thing. If you know filming, if you know editing. I'm not saying that there is no room now for cameramans and for editors. No, that's not true. But, you know, being aware of what kind of role television, radio and newspaper will have in 10 years' time, and I'm telling you that even television will be put apart in 10 years' time, because online media and social media are so competitive. So being aware of it, understanding it, that, you know, the revolution has begun since years now, you know, better to be prepared. That's all. It's just like you were saying, I speak English, I don't need French, I don't need Italian. No, that's not true. I don't need to speak Dutch. No, that's not true. I mean, you need to speak English, French if you can, Italian if you can, it's better for you. So there are skills that are going to help you if you are professional, if you have experience on the ground, to be quicker, to be competitive, and to have your audience for you. How can you attract it? Your audience go to Facebook. I've experienced it myself. I mean, when I put my link in the Facebook, people watch it when they have time, because this is the reality. The reality is not anymore, oh, we are going to watch news now because it's dinner time, before dinner, after dinner, during dinner. No, this is on-demand reality. People are going to watch when they have time. They are going to watch news, they are going to watch magazines, to watch their preferred documentaries. So it's an on-demand reality, and we have to deal with that. So not letting others to have our place, the place of the journalist, is to be, you know, as good, as competitive, as fast as them. And this is my conclusion. I mean, you can agree, you can disagree, but this is the point. So we cannot avoid that. We are in a digital age. You have to be multi-skills.